Honorable members, honorable members, welcome to the sitting of today, Wednesday, the 29th day of March, 2023 at 2:30 p.m. Clerk, confirm that we have the requisite quorum to transact today's business.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the House is not quorate.
There being no quorum to commence the business of the day, I direct that, that pursuant to Standing Order 36, the quorum bell be rung for an initial 10 minutes or until such a time that a quorum shall be achieved.
One, two.
The House is now quorate.
Quorum having been confirmed, we proceed with the business of the day. First order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
No communication from the chair.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have a paper by Honorable Duncan Githinji Chege, Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments.
Very well. Honorable Duncan Githinji Chege, Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments. And member for Gatimo Ward.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Who is out of order?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I think for orderly of this House, you should bend on the mace before proceeding to the other side. And I've seen Honorable Duncan just crossing over, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes, Honorable Duncan, proceed. You can just switch on your mic.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I here want to table the report on plenary report of the
member for Githafai and member for Anjohi and member for Githafai. Kindly consult in low tones.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hope you'll come to give me total protection from Honorable. It's okay. Okay, I want to table the report on primary report of the Public Investment Account Committee on Nyandarua County Executive Annual Report and Financial Statement, Consolidated Financial Report for financial year ended 30th June.
The report is duly tabled.
Mr. Speaker, sir, on 9 November 2022, the Nyandarua County Executive Annual Report, Consolidated Report, and Financial Statement for the year ended 30th June 2022 were introduced in the House and tabled. Subsequently, they were committed to the Committee on the County Public Account Investment pursuant on Standing Order Number 190, Article 2, examine the report and report back to the House in 21 days. The committee had several meetings to chart a way forward on how to process the report, noting that the Public Account Committee, being a watchdog committee, ought to be thoroughly in examining the process, system employed by the county government and other compliance with the laid down laws. The committee has consolidated the essence of the report committed and noted that the same report have been submitted to the National Treasury, the Control of Budget Office, the Office Auditors General and Commission on Revenue Allocation, and County Assembly, in compliance with Section 164 and 165 of the Public Finance Management Act of 2012, in compliance with the Section 164, the committee did not meet the timelines given by the House owing to lack of requisite skills and requested for more time to process the report. The committee was expected to report back by 5th December 2022. Mandate of the committee. Mr. Speaker, the Committee on County Public Investment Account is established pursuant to Nyandarua County Assembly, Standing Order number 190. The mandate of the committee is spelled out, Standing Order 190. The Public Account Investment shall examine the account showing appropriation of the sum voted by the House to meet the public expenditure of such account laid before the House as the committee may think fit. The report and account of the of all county public investment. C. The report, if any, of the Auditor General on public investment. D. In the context of the autonomy of efficiency of the public investment, whether the affairs of the public investment are being managed in accordance with the sound financial or business principle and prudent commercial practice. We come to committee consideration background. On 9th June, the leader of the majority party tabled the following document which were committed to the County Public Account and Investment Committee. Annual report and financial statement for the financial year ended 30th June 2022. The committee was allowed 21 days to peruse the document and respond to the House by 5th December 2022. The Committee on Public Account and Investment perused the document and was not able to keep the timelines owing to immensity of the document. Mr. Speaker, the annual reporting by accounting officer at the end of financial year is prescribed by Section 164 and 165 of the Public Finance Management Act. This is PFM Act 2012. The structure of the financial report, content and accounting standard is well elaborated in section. The rule requires that the report and submitted to the defined offices within 3 months after the end of each financial year. Article 226 of the Constitution stipulates that the accounting officers of the county public entity is accountable to the County Assembly for its financial management. The executive arm of Nyandarua County Government complies to the rule submitted to the annual report by 1st November 2022. The same were tabled in the Assembly on 9th 2022. Okay, we come to the guiding post. The County Public Account Investment Committee is calling out mandates guided by the provision of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and other acts, including the Public Finance Management Act 2012, the Public Audit Act 2015, the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015, and other status. Committee deliberation. The committee has had several meetings to peruse the said report in attempt to identify issues of concern to report to the House. During the perusal, the committee noted the following. 1. Raw budget absorption. The committee noted the amount of fund allocated to various departments votes head was not spent as targeted, and therefore absorption was very poor, especially in department with the largest share of development expenditure. Summary of the report is as follows. Tunaendelea. Statement.
Maybe for purposes of information, Honorable Dan,
Yes.
the standing order does not allow combination of languages.
Okay.
So if you started on English, you proceed on English until the end.
Okay,
Thank
then
you.
It's okay. It's okay, Mr. Speaker. Then we continue to statement and performance against predetermined objectives. The committee noted with concern that the department with large recurrent budget were able to meet their set target, which is concurrent with the percentage budget absorption. The Office of Control of the Budget, which is positioned to monitor the budget absorption through integrated financial management information system, has released its report arising from financial year 2021 to 2022 financial statement, which agree with this financial statement. 3. Compliance with the RAID laws. It was considered that the report were compliance with the provision of the Constitution of Kenya under the Article 226, Article 2, and Public Finance Management Act Section 164, Article 226, Article 3, give the Office of the Auditor General to mandate or audit all the government's account. The committee will scrutinize the report of the Auditor General on financial statement, financial year 2021-2022, once it is released, in order to ascertain if the accounting function gave true position of the financial status for the county having audited all the department transaction. 4. Financial statement integrity. Mr. Speaker, the committee is currently processing the report of the Auditor General for the year ended 30th June 2019 and has noted that reported financial statement balance in the past has differed with the actual, if missed, balance. The Office of Auditor General can access both the physical documentation and account for close examination and thereby give actual balance and misstatement in the report. An example of such variance is table below. Okay, we come to the reconciliation of the bank balance. Is another area of interest for the Public Account Committee, but the committee has no capacity to audit the relevant documentation, neither does it have access to the IFMIS bank balance for cross-examination. This therefore dictates that the committee wait for the audited report in order to ascertain the accuracy of the tabled financial statement. This will avoid skating issues and double work, since the audit will have flagged continuous issues, which also be reinforced by the report of the control of the budget, which report on budget performance. In the past report of the Auditor General, which under the committee scrutinized unsupported expenditures in the use of goods and services, unsupported expenditures of other grant and payment has been an issue which only the Office of the Auditor General has a manpower to investigate. Conclusion. Mr. Speaker, the Public Investment Account Committee is a watchdog committee that needs to be empowered to carry out its work efficiently. This committee has a lot of technical issues that need serious analysis, cross-checking, and interrogation. Therefore, the committee cannot perform optimally before serious training is done to the build on necessary skill to perform the constitutional mandate. It is important to note that enormous document that is committee needs produced before reaching any substantive recommendation also necessitate lengthy sitting session. Confidently and facilitation above the normal committee sitting, without which the committee will not function as expected. The board therefore needs consider more money to the committee to enable it to perform efficiently and effectively. This is therefore to seek relief from this House to look at the audited report year ended 30th June 2022 later on, in order to allow the committee to first seek on pending report before the committee, which range from financial year 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2020 and 2021. The executive arm government, for the executive arm of government, two water and sanitation companies, and the county assembly. The committee is committed to scrutinize all the pending report and reporting to the House accordingly, if it is facilitated accordingly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Dan.
Thank you.
Idenji. Thank you. You have done it very well. You've done it. Congratulations. Congratulations. And the progress report is duly noted. Further, I do hereby acknowledge the request that has always been made by the committee, and the Office of the Speaker shall facilitate the committee appropriately in doing its work. Clerk, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, statements. Order number 8, motions and bills. Mr. Speaker, sir, we've exhausted the business in the main order paper, and as per your directions, in the morning sitting, we'll proceed to the supplementary order paper. To order number 8, motions and bills. We have a motion by Honorable Zachary Mwanginjero, the Chairperson, Committee on Finance, Economic Planning and ICT.
Honorable Zachary Mwanginjero, Chairperson, Committee on Finance, Economic Planning and ICT, and member for Nyakio.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the said business was scheduled to be transacted in the morning, but arising from preparation of the final report, I sought leave anticipating that the said report will be ready by the next sitting, which happens to be this sitting. And Honorable Speaker, for the second time, I wish to seek leave until Tuesday or until the next sitting so that we can be able now to present a comprehensive report on the motion.
Leave granted. Clerk, next order.
Point of clarification, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Kayeni.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, with a lot of tremendous respect to the Chair of Finance, I reckon that the motion that was bring to the Honorable House pertains to the payroll. And looking at my calendar, I noticed today is on the 29th of March, and failure to provide this motion at this time will come in when it will be too late into the new month. So with a lot of respect, I seek to bring this motion in the next sitting. You should also bear in mind that in the eventuality that the staff are not able to be paid, that delayment will cause enhanced or aggravated suffering to the members of the staff. And therefore, he should also consider as a delay that indeed this House should seize the opportunity to do the right thing. And the right thing is to consider that motion, if it was actually ready, and so that we do justice. And I know the issue is probably the payroll and some extraneous consideration that are involved therein. But as he does that, let him keep it payroll. Anything above that, it will be contested. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kayeni. The chair sought leave. The leave was granted. We'll be anticipating his report on Tuesday. Thank you. Clerk, next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we've exhausted the business both in the main order paper and the supplementary order paper.